Welcome back to the Mullen Performance Audio YouTube channel. We got some Dirt to Demos content today. I figured we'd get started on doing the seats. I'll show you guys the concrete work and stuff like that I've already been waiting to dry. Basically, I've been waiting for concrete to dry. So, last you guys seen it, I was dumping concrete in here. I got that side completely full. This side's about an inch low, but I'm gonna come in here and spray foam. I got some spray foam. I'm gonna come in here and fill up the gaps with this, and then we're gonna come back in. I'm gonna trim these up a little bit. We're gonna lay these back in there. We're gonna seal everything up, and then I'm gonna test fit some seats in here, which is gonna end up being, I don't know, I might just throw it in right now and we'll see how it looks. I don't want to do like a bench seat. I like to do like a console down the middle, but ooh, I stuck my hand on that dude right there.
What the fuck is that?
Sorry, bud, you gotta go. Look at him over there. You gotta go. All right, well, this is not a one-handed job, so maybe. Oh, that's not light either. This car's just getting heavier and heavier. Hey, there we go. Oh, I'm not completely weak yet. So we'll get this thrown in there. We'll see what this looks like. And oh shit. All right. Let's set you guys up for a second. I'll show you what I'm doing here. Give me 1 second. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. So, bench seat. I don't know how this is going to, it's not going to sit because I don't have it. I might have a little bit of a break. Let's stick a 2x4 underneath the front of that, and we will see if that's comfortable. Don't know if that's comfortable or not. We will find out. Here we go. I'm on some family out here working too, so I see them in the background having fun. Let's see. I like to angle it up a little bit so it's not completely flat. Just throw this in the front. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut this in half because I don't want it to. Let's try this first. Oh, hey. Not too bad. Plenty of leg room. So, not too bad. I will cut it in half though. And then that way I can bring the seat all the way out to here. And whoever sits over here, and I'll angle this back a little bit. Sitting like this kind of hurts my back. And then we'll lop out. We'll just cut this right down the middle. Down here. We'll spread this over there. That should be plenty of room. Plenty wide enough. I do want to tilt it back some more though, because this does not feel very comfortable. Kind of like, I mean, it's a bench seat out of a restaurant, but it's not too bad. You know, all it's got to do is people are going to be crawling in and out of here. We'll put some padding around here. I'll get these sharp edges. Trim up these sharp edges. I really want to take it and angle it more down this way. I might have to get it just, just right. Angle it just right so it feels a little bit better. So when everybody loses their cell phones and everything inside the car, we can find them. But all right, see what we can do. Okay, so we got everything sanded down. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. We got everything sanded down. Got the pieces put back in. We're foamed on the bottom of this one. That one didn't need it because I poured enough concrete. It didn't have quite enough for this side, but to fill all the way to the top. But I think we'll be good. Used some plastic wood here just to fill in the gaps around it. Did a couple things on the wall. Did some sanding. Still have to sand that little part over there. But we'll let that dry and I'll sand it all smooth. Just kind of round up the corners with the sanders and stuff like that. Just to clean everything up. And then I measured the seat 21 inches wide per side, which should be plenty big enough for my fat ass.
Too fat. Big fat fatty.
Cut that down the middle. I'll round the corners like these corners are. And then I will make brackets. I'll have to figure out where the seat's going to be the best. I want it to angle a little bit. We're just going to leave a little bit of room open behind here, but that's fine. And then I got an idea on those seats, on what I'm going to do, because they're not just going to be wood seats. I got an idea for that though. Try something new. And then once I get all that done, I still have to do that side over there. Still have to block that side. I still have to come back in here and put a brace behind this side. And then I'll have to put a brace on that side. And then we'll start on the roof. Once we start on the roof, I am gonna do wood. I'm gonna do wood probably, I don't know. I've never did a wooden roof. So it's gonna be a new process for me. But I will come in here. Oh Lord. I'll come in here and I'll fill up this gap right here along the top. And we'll put a banner across the top here. And then I might put a piece of L channel like this across the top right here when I do my last layer of wood. And then I don't know what I'll do about the sides. I don't know. A lot of guys don't do anything about the sides here, which I kind of like to do something about it. I don't know what. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I gotta put something on this, so this is really sharp. 80s quality control was not the highest. So they said they don't make cars like they used to. Well, yeah, they don't, but they also have 10 times better quality control nowadays than what they did back then. That's why everything had adjustments on it, because nothing was the same back in the day. Everything was a little bit different. But yeah, and then I'll do the ceiling, and then I'll break out the Raptor liner. That'll be my next, probably my next video would be, well, I don't know. No, that's about 2 videos ahead, 3 videos ahead. But we'll get this sealed up, because obviously I want to get this sealed up as much as I can before I start doing the Raptor liner. And then I got a lot of stuff like here's the back wiring harness for the car right here. Like here's some of the wiring harness for the car that runs along both sides here, which I'm not gonna do anything with that. That's there. It's a permanent part of the subwoofer enclosure now. so we ain't gonna do nothing with that. But yeah, so I'll cut the seat in half. I'll set them in there. We'll finish off this video. Okay, so we got the seats cut in half. Got all the brackets taken off the bottom of them. I've sat in both sides. It actually feels kind of comfortable. Let's sit in here real quick. So I just gotta get the angle right, for the back. Gotta make sure my head's not running. Oh, I get the fart noise with my back. Got to make sure I don't want to bash my head into the corner rounds. My head is, that far, which is not great because it's going to come down a little bit, but with the wood. But I'm not really worried about that. I mean, tall people are going to be they're going to have to slide down a little bit. But I'm 5'8", and it fits me perfect. So, yeah, we're not too bad. What I'm thinking is that I want to come down here and build a console, maybe down the middle, and then basically just butts into the dash right here. I'll cut this out, and then it just sticks into the dash right there. That'll help strengthen the dash a little bit, and then it could be attached down here on the floor, and it could be attached here, and it could be attached here. That way it's like one solid piece that comes down the middle of the car and attaches. And then maybe that can hold my, some of my controls. And I do need to make sure, do want to keep it. Don't have to be these, but I want to make sure I got temperature and oil pressure. This car has actually got really good oil pressure. When it's sitting there running, it'd be 40 to 60 pounds of oil pressure. Not bad for a car that's got 156,000 miles on it. And is I suck at math. 41 years old? Yeah. This car's the engine's in better shape than me. So, yeah. There we go, guys. I'm seriously considering about buying a full set of 18s and just doing them all at one time. I kind of feel like a wuss just putting 4 in here, even though this car's got how I kind of designed this. This is about a 1. It's a little bit more. It's about a 1 to 1.25 to 1. It's kind of how it is, or 1 to, yeah. I'd say it's probably about a 1.25 to 1 build. The bottom section is a little over 20 cubes on the bottom down here. And then the top is, I think, right at like 25 cubes. So if I do 4, I'm basically going to give, about 6 cubes per woofer, which might be a little salty, especially since they're going to have an 8K per sub. So I imagine it would probably really, really smash the lows real good, but we might send a couple woofers to heaven, which is not that big a deal to me, but it's really built for 6. And what I'll do is I figured it out. I can't invert. I'm old school, guys. I like to keep my woofers inside the box. And I know it's taboo to do that nowadays. And it kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's kind of how I am. I like to see stuff move, man. When they're upside down, you really can't see a whole lot of stuff. But the back 4 are going to have to be inverted. There's just not enough room. The front 2, they can be inside the box, the enclosure, but back 2 cannot. So, but yeah, there we go. Little victories at a time, guys. We will figure out what to do about these seats. Like I said, I got a surprise for these seats. I think I'm gonna do something kind of special with them. And then I might keep them off the wall a little bit, like space them a little bit off the wall. I have to make brackets, but if you notice, this is a curve, and this is nothing on these are straight. So I might have to figure that out. I'd really like to be able to bolt and unbolt them. So I might have to make a bracket off the back of this. I don't know. I don't really want them right up against the wall. I mean, I'd like for at least 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch gap right here, but we'll see. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll try to put up more content. It's been busy. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit.